he was looking at the raging storm. And then he started to sink. His eyes moved away from the Lord. So he was looking at the problems. So he began to sink. The Bible said, straight away, the Lord stretched his hand out and he rescued Peter. And he said, you of little faith, where is your faith? Why did you doubt? You know? So he rescued him first before he said, why did you doubt? You of little faith. They did not swim back to the boat, to the ship. They both walked back to the ship. Jesus was not walking on the ship and then Peter was swimming. No, they both walked back to the ship. And as they got back to the ship, even while they were walking back to the ship, the wind was still raging. The sea was still making all the storm stuff. It was still heavy. The wind was still good. But the Bible said that immediately they stepped into the ship, the storm ceased. The wind stopped. So the wind knew that God was there. Jesus was there, the Son of God. And then everybody in the ship said, this is the Son of God. And they worshipped him. The sea knew that God was there. Yet they threw that storm. But Jesus ignored the storm and focused on Peter. His priority was Peter. He ignored the storm. And after ignoring the storm ceased. Lesson for us from this book. When we are in the storm of life, God is there with us. He may not quench the storm because his focus is you. All he wants us to do is just put our eyes on him. Don't take our eyes away from him and look at the problem like the problem is so big. That the problem is so big, God is not able to solve the problem. Take your eyes away from the problem and focus on the problem solver. If it was a situation where he had to calm the storm, he would have calmed the storm. But the storm was not relevant compared to Peter. He wanted to prove a point to the people in the ship to let them know that though there is storm, but my own people, I saved them. God is so good. God is so good. The message for you today is, whatever storm you're facing in life right now, take your eyes off of that storm. Focus on the one who walks on storm, who walks on water. Focus on the one who can do impossible things in the midst of a storm. Focus on the one who has called you. You are a child of God. Even if you went astray, you're still his child. Focus on that one who can help you. Storms are nothing compared to him. When you ignore the storm and focus on God, praising him, lifting up your hands and worshiping him, glorifying him and acknowledge him as God over your life, God will take care of every single problem that is in your life. So today, when you hear this word, do not harden your heart. Do not say, this one has come again. This is the word of God coming to you, touching you in that area of your life to know that no matter the storm that you face in life, there is one who is greater, who walks on storm. And he ignores those storms. And after ignoring those storms will behave.